I want to talk about some general questions regarding Silicon Valley. These are the same kind of questions I ask celebrities like you. I asked Professor Hennessy this. What do you think of the transformation of Silicon Valley from engineering to software, mobile apps, web, and all of that stuff, where engineering isn't relevant here anymore? On KCBS, they said, well, Silicon Valley has transformed from agricultural to defense electronics to semiconductor technology and now to software. Is that going to be our future, or will something like the Internet of Things or machine-to-machine communications or sensor farms change that, and we'll be building real things in Silicon Valley in the future? Each of you would like to have comment on that.
Well, I'm a little puzzled when you said we don't do engineering anymore, because software is engineering
Excuse
too.
me, when I
Right?
say engineering, I mean traditional electrical engineering.
Right,
Sorry, I'm
it's
not
just-
a computer scientist, I'm a double E. I don't count computer science as engineering.
It's just a different kind of engineering. And look, the computer is going to evolve and change, and the things we work on is going to evolve and change. Silicon Valley has to evolve and change to follow it. Otherwise, we're not going to be the center of the world for computers anymore. I don't think there's anyone else, any other area that's going to usurp our position there, because we change as necessary. And yes, we're more software focused now than we were. And yes, we will be more internet and interconnectivity focused in a few years than we are now. But that's the right thing to do for Silicon Valley.
And what about going forward? Do you think that the Internet of Things or sensor farms or robotics or something else will cause a resurgence in hardware and electronic design, real electronic design, as we knew it in the 70s and 80s and part of the 90s?
No, it's never going to be like it was. It's always going to be different, but it will be a balance between hardware and software. I like the fact that the kids are coming in and soldering together their Arduinos and making things in the Maker Faire. All of that is a combination of hardware and software, and that's as it should be.
Okay, John, some comments from you?
Well, I still consider myself to be a newbie in this whole area, but I'll tell you what I think is happening, what I hear a lot of, is that I think Silicon Valley is only going to get stronger as the ecosystem that stretches now from San Francisco to San Jose continues to grow. What's happening in San Francisco is that the design and consumer front-end companies are really locating in San Francisco, and as they grow and succeed, that's creating more and more demand for what Silicon Valley does best, which is the thing that Len was talking about. And I think together, this ecosystem that's growing from San Francisco to Silicon Valley is going to be good for everyone. And there really isn't another place like it in the world. I mean, it will be interesting to see what happens in China over the next 15 to 20 years, and whether that same kind of ecosystem can be grown. It won't be the same, but it will be interesting to see what happens. But I think this axis that's developing up and down the peninsula is a really interesting.
So in that respect, do you think that there really isn't any global competition for innovation for Silicon Valley? Do you think that China, South Korea, or some other place in Asia might offer competition?
Oh, I think there'll be plenty of competition, and there already is. I just think that the unique set of circumstances that exist here, I wouldn't bet against.
Thank you very much.